In 2016 and 2017, the Mario 64 speedrunning community entered a whole new era with a massive influx of new players diving into the speedrunning scene. These newcomers brought in a plethora of new techniques, creating tutorials on various strategies, and benefited from the growing popularity of Twitch and GDQ events. The Japanese side of the community also saw significant development, thanks to legends like Jia or Aki dominating short categories, and Batora briefly snagging the world record in the 120-star category in May 2017. As they streamed their attempts in world records, they influenced many Japanese players to take up speedrunning, even though it wasn't widely accepted in Japan. Some lesser-known Japanese players in the Mario 64 community submitted times that placed them in the top 25 of certain categories, which was impressive given the game's intense competition. Enter Kanno, who, in September 2017, uploaded a staggering time of 7 minutes 49 seconds on YouTube, almost breaking into the top 10 of that category seemingly out of nowhere. He steadily improved this time, eventually securing the world record in the 0-star and 1-star categories in April 2019. A remarkable achievement, even if those are considered less popular or less impressive categories, while the 120-star, 70-star, and 16-star categories are considered more challenging and prestigious. Kanno continued to make a name for himself in the 16-star category. In 2019, he achieved a run of 15 minutes 35 seconds, disappeared from the scene for a few months, and then made a stunning comeback, claiming the 6th spot on the leaderboard ahead of well-known legends. Kanno's arrival was remarkable for his rapid progress, but during this time, all eyes were on the top 3 players, Dowski, Aki, and Slippery Nip. Everyone eagerly awaited who would be the first to break the 15-minute barrier and achieve a world record in the 16-star category. Aki accomplished this legendary feat in May 2020 with a run so incredible that no one could match it. A year later, the record still stood, a rarity in the history of Mario 64, a game with frequent record turnovers. The absence of challengers was unusual, as the record was usually broken within weeks. Meanwhile, Kanno submitted almost no runs or personal bests during this period. It turned out, Kanno was quietly training on all stars of the 16-star category. However, Kanno faced a unique challenge. Unlike many other speedrunners, particularly Americans who sustain themselves through Twitch and YouTube revenue, Kanno had a day job. Even though he made an effort to speak English in his streams, his viewership was relatively low, and he couldn't devote as much time to Mario 64 as he wished. Additionally, pursuing speedrunning as a full-time occupation is frowned upon in Japan. Batora, another Japanese Mario 64 legend who could attract audiences of 5,000 viewers on Twitch, or double on Nico Nico, the Japanese equivalent of Twitch, still seemed to have a day job and only streamed occasionally. However, Kanno decided he had had enough of these limitations. In early 2021, he made a radical decision to quit his job and dedicate himself solely to Mario 64. Simultaneously, he initiated what he called a Stream Unlimited, a non-stop speedrunning marathon of Mario 64. He streamed continuously until he achieved the world record in the 16-star category. Every day, he attempted record runs for hours, took breaks to eat and sleep, and repeated the process without ever ending the stream. Many considered this endeavor as madness, and at that time, Kanno's personal best was nearly 20 seconds slower than the world record, a seemingly insurmountable gap, especially considering he aimed to break Aki's iconic record, untouched for over a year. Nevertheless, Kanno didn't care. He believed in himself and embarked on this insane marathon. The initial days went relatively well. He had had some promising runs to beat his personal best, but he never managed to carry them through to the end. Understandably, The 16-star category requires near perfection given its challenging strategies, making it hard to achieve such a goal quickly. Quickly, viewers became attached to him as they witnessed his daily struggles with the game for hours. They saw him sleep, prepare meals, crack jokes, and even experience some eerie moments, such as significant earthquakes.
Oh! Big! So big! Oh my god! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
But soon, the days start to blur together, and Kanno struggles to complete runs, often getting stuck at the beginning for extended periods. On day 21, he explains that for several days, he has been feeling a discomfort in his stomach, and it's still persistent. He visits a doctor who diagnoses him with neuralgia and prescribes medication to alleviate the pain. These medications make him weaker, complicating the matters. Despite the doctor's advice to stop the marathon, Kanno is determined to continue. He resumes playing the next day, but encounters difficulty. The following day is no different, with continued errors in the most challenging strategies. However, by the end of the day, something remarkable happens.
What time? I don't know. Just finish. Yeah.
For the first time in 3 months, Kanno achieves a personal best, beating his previous record. While still far from the world record of 14 minutes 59 seconds, it's an encouraging breakthrough. In the days that follow, he has excellent runs, but struggles to finish them, including one with a botched Bowser throw at the end. In speedrunning, particularly in the 16-star category, where the runs are shorter, mistakes like this can lead to significant time losses. The 16-star run involves a series of challenging strategies, starting with the LBLJ glitch, a BLJ in a small glitch space. The first Bowser stage requires precise and challenging movements to catch the first cycle of Bowser's movements, a skill mastered by only a few individuals at the time. Subsequent challenges include double jump owlless, reaching the cage with only a double jump, previously done with a triple jump, pillarless, catching a bomb on the frame it explodes and using it to clip into the pyramid, quickly grabbing meeps, clipping through doors as fast as possible, which is not easy and can result in significant time loss. And finally, the notorious BLJs, extremely difficult to optimize. The run concludes with the last stage of Bowser, where any mistake can lead to a fall to the bottom, ending the speedrun. Going through all of this with almost no errors is necessary to secure the world record, making it a miraculous feat. After his PB, Kanno feels a surge of confidence, gradually approaching the world record. On the 30th day of his marathon, a month of non-stop streaming and playing Mario 64, he has logged 311 hours of play. Impressed by his courage and dedication, the gaming community supports him, with prominent speedrunners like Simply making substantial donations to encourage him, to the point that Kanno can hardly believe it.
What the fuck? Really? Thank you so much, Simply.
The following days bring excellent runs.
Okay. Bob Luna jump. Okay.
Immediately after his PB, he starts another run that seems on track for a world record, only to lose it due to issues with the BLJ glitch, unfortunately. But he's so motivated by his PBs that he has some insane runs afterward, only to lose them in one way or another. Although it's encouraging and he has some confidence in himself, it quickly starts to get him down, and he finds himself stuck at the beginning for entire days again. He goes through an extremely challenging period where he's truly exhausted, dealing with ongoing health issues and easily getting frustrated. Quickly surpassing 1,000 hours of non-stop streaming, he tries to lift his spirits by drinking alcohol and getting drunk during streams. He even celebrates his birthday on day 77 while on the edge of despair. It's been 80 days since he started his marathon, doing nothing but waking up, training, running, eating, and going to sleep, accumulating 1,650 hours in total. He's at a breaking point, collapsing when he goes to sleep, struggling to get up in the morning, and losing viewership because it's been a long time since his last PB, around 50 days, whereas he PB'd 3 times in the first 35 days. It's an incredibly tough period, filled with doubt and a feeling that all these efforts are in vain. On day 88, he finally has a run poised for the world record, and he's in the last stage.
What?
After completing that run, he starts another immediately, and this happens.
3. Okay, hit. Pivot. Okay. Yes. Pivot. Yes. I'm surface. Oh.
Finally, after a true desert journey, he gets even closer to the world record, now just 4 seconds away. In the following days, he has runs even more incredible than before, and this happens. Now, he's only 3 seconds away from the world record after 104 days of this relentless marathon in 2,500 hours. Once again, fueled by the confidence gained from these 2 PBs, he strings together superb runs, losing several in the last level to the point where he feels nothing anymore. On day 124, this happens.
Stop! What? Yes! Oh my god! Really? Is that dream? Okay. Oh my god! Really?
After 3,066 hours of streaming, after after 124 continuous days, and, most importantly, after sacrificing everything, his job, his social life, and even his health to achieve his goal, Kanno has finally shattered Aki's world record and secured the world record in the 16-star category. It's incredible. After all those moments of doubt, rage, and accumulated tiredness, he breaks down in tears because he can't believe it.
What? Fiery I got. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Oh my god. Nobody.
Kanno has achieved one of the craziest goals imaginable in the world of speedrunning, beating a world record that nobody has been able to beat after an extraordinary journey. It's an incredible lesson he's provided, where nobody believed in the beginning, thinking he was far from the world record. Despite everyone considering it pure and utter madness, Kanno did it, listening only to his courage and dedication, sacrificing everything to reach the goal he set for himself. Kanno is on top of the world, and his world record is featured in numerous media outlets, earning widespread admiration, and his story has moved the entire community. Because Kanno is quite eccentric, a bit later he decides to attempt a 1600-star speedrun, which means completing 100 consecutive 16-star runs in a single session, streaming for over 27 hours without stopping, without sleeping, and without taking any breaks. It was a crazy challenge that some Japanese speedrunners had attempted before, but they always took breaks and slept. Kanno becomes the first to accomplish this feat without pausing the game. Later in the year, various small time-saving methods are discovered, leading to multiple instances where his world record is broken. Additionally, a speedrunning prodigy named Green Suigi emerges, shattering records in the 16-star category, making it his specialty. Simultaneously, a major tournament called the Super 16 World Championship is organized, featuring the best players in the category. Kanno defeats top-ranked players and clinches the tournament dominantly.
The magic has indeed shown itself here in the stream today. Kanno, after skipping through all the text box, raising his fist, looking to the sky with glory, we are now going to see him leave with a new personal best of 14 minutes and 56 seconds.
With his other records, he achieves his goal of becoming the short category master, excelling in short categories and holding all the world records simultaneously in those categories. Kanno is also known for effortlessly performing incredible feats in the game during free play, such as this example. Just to note, all the jumps to climb the slope are frame perfect, and there are around 40 of them in a row, and he has done it multiple times. Subsequently, he transitions to the 70-star category, where he trains extensively and quickly rises to the top 15, surpassing excellent players like Armada or Simply. Currently, he's training for the 120-star category, aiming to make it his main category. However, due to various health issues, he hasn't been able to play as much as he wants. He has shifted from Stream Unlimited to Stream Limited this time, prioritizing his health, even if it means progressing more slowly. After shining in the 70-star and 120-star categories, Kanno disappeared, announcing his last stream a few months ago. We don't know if he will come back or not, but one thing is certain. His courage, his passion, his dedication, and his personality has forever marked the history of Super Mario 64. Thank you very much for watching until the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please don't hesitate to like and subscribe, as it greatly supports the channel. I'm glad to have covered these extraordinary performances that have marked the history of their game and shed some light on exceptional but relatively discreet players. See you soon for a new video. Goodbye.